So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Not the best distribution from the keeper. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Long ball looking to counter. Gullit. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pelé! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Lahm delivers. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. And he has been fouled there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mateus. Yamal is onto this, and Dijk deals with that comfortably. And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had it taken off him. Pelé. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Gullit. And claimed it back swiftly. Now that looks a decent ball. Pelé picks it up out wide.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control. I've beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries to pass it through. Played into the middle. Played back in. And it's Vitinha. Well, they can break here. Not the most accurate pass. Schmeichel gets it away. Rijkaard. And it's Thuram. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Dembele. Pelé. Pass is just off target. That's going up front in a hurry. And it's Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Mateus. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lahm plays it in. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pelé. Jordi Alba. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard. Vitinha.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Can he get on the end of this? Backward it goes. And it's Rijkaard. Hullet to Lahm. Looking to play him in. Hoisted in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mateus spread it left. Dembele chasing after it. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
And we're
19,
underway again.
El dorsal 6.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change.
It's Dembele! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nice control. Cross into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That was lovely.
Back in once more. That's a decent clearance. It's their second corner of the game. Vietnam can try it again now. Vietnam have their third corner. Pele plays it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Pele with the short one. Lahm delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cristiano Ronaldo! McTominay attempts a clearance. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Pele, just about up to the hour now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Pele. Good driving run. Cristiano Ronaldo. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Hullet. He has a look up. Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha picks it up from the goal kick. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Jordi Alba. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. And this is Dembele.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Now it's Bale. Bellingham. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Dembele. And it's Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. Gullit. Lahm could try cutting inside. This is Dembele.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Van Dijk with the foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2, el dorsal 18, Jordi Alba. Serán sustituidos
Rising over the
el
bar.
dorsal 9, el dorsal 12, Neymar. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Thuram. Mateus. And here's Bale. That's a shade optimistic.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is good alertness. Nedved.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Nedved. That's an imaginative pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify... Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Dembele. He's having a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he was quick to react. Has a look up and drives it forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it out wide. Bale. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nesta with the clearance. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him.
Shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's come to nothing. Pull it. And he's forced to go back. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Lahm. And that is a little undercooked. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Pelé. Oh, it's Dembele. Cafu. Pinches it off him. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Jamal. And this is It's Dembele! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
But oh, what has happened here? Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Now that looks a decent ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Gullit. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. No, he's not getting his way this time. Looking to play him in. Vitinha. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Lahm. Gullit. Pele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
McTominay. And it's Bale.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Dembele looking understandably energised after his goal. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi, and back it goes.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Messi. Nice control. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Lahm. And that's another good win of the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi might just make this. Vieira. And here's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Can he finish? He's got it all! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Mateus. Cafu. Now it's Yamal. Yamal gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pele. Played up towards the front line. And here's Dembele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Mateus. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lahm. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's got away. Out to the right. He slings it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vitin, and he shoots! He scores! Right back in the game! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 18.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
El dorsal
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
El dorsal
This is
9.
Messi.
El dorsal 12.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
El dorsal 10. Messi.
That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores.
Mateus turns back here, probably the best option. Cafu. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Bale. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Neymar. And here's Romario. Bale.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Bale. Mateus. And this is Bale, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lahm. Throw in. And that will be the final act. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona really approached...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history. It's Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nedved takes control of it, and Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Looking to play him in. There's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, delightful ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nedved, he's being urged to shoot. Lahm has it out wide and in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Passes short and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. McTominay. And he's forced to go back. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
It's Nedved! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lahm. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
That has been cut short. Dembele. Nedved. Oh, they can break here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cafu. Oh, well played. Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
To Lahm. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved. Cafu. Jordi Alba. And that interception was most necessary. Vieira. And here's Nedved. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And the counter is on. Vieira. And it's Messi. For Lahm. Vieira. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Spread it left. Oh, well played, well played. And they can counter here. Nedved. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lahm. And the keeper's got it again.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we reached the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lahm. Vieira.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Romario going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Bale. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Looking for the run. Romario picks it up out wide. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 10. Messi.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Cambio de jugadores. La asistencia de este partido asciende a 96.847.
Great run on the overlap here. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Danger averted for now. Pull it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. And it's a corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. They've played it short. Cross to the back post. Rodri getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Vietnam finding their passes. Cristiano. Shot, surely!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Pelé. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Neymar. That's a good run down the left. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pelé.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Has a look and plays it forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rodri. Neymar. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.